guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing absolutely amazing today. I'm doing really good because we are talking more about Harry Styles and Love on Tour. Now, this is part 2 of going through all of the random stuff that I picked up from all of my Love on Tour shows in 2022 and then some in 2023, but mostly 2022. I did the math on this recently. I went to 18 Love on Tour shows in 2022 and 2023. That was the residencies. I saw Harry Styles 2 times in New York, 2 times in Texas, 12 times in LA, and then 2 times in Palm Springs for his little birthday show. Fun stuff. So, saw him many times and I collected lots of random things. So in the first video, we went through stuff that I got in New York, stuff that I got in Texas, and then half of the stuff that I got in LA. So in this video, we're going to finish up everything I got in LA and also do some of the Palm Springs stuff. So we're going through wristbands and I've just been picking random ones because I don't remember which ones go to what show, unfortunately. I really wish I did remember, but I don't. So yeah, let's just keep going through wristbands because if you were in Pit in LA, you had a different little wristband every night, which was really exciting, and I collected them and I saved them and I made sure that I was able to get them off every night so that I was able to save them without cutting them. So let's just pick random ones. So this next one says, if I was a bluebird, I would fly to you, and it has nice little polka dots on it. I don't really understand the design choices of these, but like, that's fine. They're cute no matter what. So it's just this nice blue color. If I was a bluebird, I would fly to you, and then little polka dots on it. And most of these, they did good in not making them too tight so that I was able to get them off. There are a couple that I'm like, I have no idea how I got those off my hand because they were so tight. Next has little watermelons on it, and it says, spinning out waiting for you. And this one was one of the tight ones because you can't even read spinning and you completely. They're just totally cut off by the black part, but little watermelons on it. I feel like that would have been better for like watermelon sugar, but that is fine. This was a really cute one. I feel like they used lines from Satellite in a couple of these. I feel like it would have been better if they picked ones from every single song, because I know they use I'm in an LA mood for another one, which makes sense because we're in LA, but I feel like it would have been better if we just used a bunch of different songs. Nonetheless, next one is Give Me Something to Dream About, and this is a yellow little wristband with cute little strawberries on it. This one's really cute. I really like this one. Give me something to dream about. This is a nice one. This is a good one. I feel like I should display these somewhere. I have no idea where to display them though, or how I would display them. So if you guys have any ideas on how I should display these, please let me know, because right now they're just in a bag, in a box, and I don't know, I feel like they should be out and about so I can see them every single day, because I forget what they look like. Next up is Mocha Pot Monday. Mocha Pot Monday, very simple little wristband, and then has some clouds on the end of it. And then lastly is obviously Welcome to the Final Show. I don't remember if they gave this wristband out in November on the original Final Show or if they gave it out in January for the rescheduled shows. I feel like it was November though. So Welcome to the Final Show, black wristband with like these big round dots on them. So this is a nice one too. Obviously we were all excited for the final show to see. Well, one, I know a lot of people were excited because in literally every single other residency he did on the last show, like everyone in the audience got something. And I'm not saying that I was necessarily expecting to get something, but it was a little odd that LA was the only place that didn't get anything. So it was a little bit weird, but I will say that we got all this other stuff. Like we got the specialized wristbands, and then there was some other stuff that I'm literally about to show you that we got. So I don't know, it was odd because like at the end of the show, I think we were just like, oh, we didn't get anything. How strange that every other show got something. Like I said, not upset about it. Like I don't even know, like a boa would have been cool, a shirt would have been cool, but like I have all this other stuff, so it's fine. It was just odd. I don't know, I feel like I have to explain myself. I wasn't mad, it just was odd at the end of the show. But one of the other things that they were handing out at the forum shows were these cute little buttons. At every show, I think they were handing them out, but I was only able to get them for nights 1, 2, and 3. So night 1, I was so excited on night 1 when I saw these. I was like, oh my God, gotta run over and get them. So night 1, Kia Forum, Harry's house, and then in the little hearts, it says 2022. Well, it says the Kia Forum is Harry's house, night 1, and then in the little hearts, it says 2022. So really cute, night 1. Night 2 is blue. This is also really cute, same exact design, but night 2. And then night 3, and then this one is yellow, as we can see. Now, I did look after pretty much every single show. There were some shows where it was hard because, like, depending on where you were standing on the floor, like, the way you had to leave was different. So sometimes it was hard because they were always standing right. If you ever had pit for any of the shows where you had to enter for pit, they were always standing right around that merch bus. So I was always going there, and I could not find them for any of the other shows except for the last show. I went with someone that I met at the first show, and they were handing them out, and it was raining, and they wouldn't let us back in, and they finally let her back in, like escorted by like a police officer. It was really weird. And she literally handed out the last one right before she got there. So it was really, really upsetting because it was just upsetting. I don't have to explain myself, but it was upsetting. But I did get one on Halloween, which was really, really excited. It's the same little design as the shirt and the tote bag. Do You Dare Say It, 10/31/2022, Halloween live at the Forum. It is interesting that he had this whole Beetlejuice thing going on, and then they were Grease, but nonetheless, this is really cute. So I have 3 little night 1, night 2, night 3 buttons, pins, and then I have a Halloween one, which is fun. Really, really fun. The last thing I have from the Forum that they were giving out specifically to the Forum is a cup. So Harry Styles Love on Tour. Kia Forum is Harry's house, 15 nights live, sold out. So there's a story behind this cup. Basically, I always wanted to get one, but I was in the pit for most of the shows. There was one show I wasn't in the pit, and this is gonna sound very strange, but for the one show I wasn't in the pit, like, I didn't know where to go because I knew specifically what to do for pit every single night, but I didn't know like exactly where like the sections were, and I didn't understand that like the outside and inside were okay for you to go to after you got like your ticket scanned and your bag checked. So I was really, really confused and kind of overwhelmed the whole entire time. So I was overwhelmed, and that was also the first concert that I got my ticket like an hour before the show started. Ticketmaster like did like one of their drops, and I got a seat in the 100s. So I don't know, I was just overwhelmed by everything, and getting there and figuring out where to go, it just overwhelmed me. So I was like, I'm gonna go get a cup, and then I didn't go get one, and then the show was over, and I was like, okay, whatever, I'll find another time to do it. But the day that I actually did get the cup was the day that I was taking the metro. I was trying to save money, so I was not taking Uber, so I was taking the metro to a bus, and I was walking up from where the metro was, up the stairs, and I literally saw the bus's doors close and leave as I was like walking towards the bus. So I had to wait for the next one, and it was delayed like 40 minutes. So it was pretty late to this concert, like getting there right before the opening act was gonna go on. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna chill in the back of the pit. So I went up, and I was like, I'm gonna get a drink, and I'm gonna get a snack. So I went up, and I don't drink soda, so all I wanted was lemonade, and literally I went to the first section, and I was like, can I have a lemonade in one of the cups? And they were like, we're actually out of lemonade. And I was like, oh, well, is there any other snack places? And they're like, yeah, on the other side. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I walked down the stairs, through the pit, up to the other side. I'm sure there was an easier way to do that. Up to the other side, waited in line, and I said, can I have a lemonade? They said, we're out of lemonade. And I was like, that really sucks, because they told me that you were gonna have it over here. And I would have just got something else over there and not wasted my time doing this, but whatever. And I'm like, can I just buy the cup? And they're like, it's the same price as if you buy it with a drink. And I'm like, whatever. So I got a drink just to get a drink, and then I got fries, and they have really good fries. They're like garlicky fries, but I finally got the cup. The only downside is that I stepped on the cup at some point in time and put a big crack in it, so I can't use it. So now it holds the fun sunglasses from some of the Harry shows that I bought to wear. So this was the last thing that I got from the Forum. Actually, that's a lie. There's one more thing, but this was more of a fan-based thing. Someone was handing out wristbands in pit one night, and it says Harry Styles on one side, and on the other side, it says Love on Tour. So got this at the Forum also. So that's everything that I got at the Forum. Now we're gonna move on to the last shows that I saw of Harry Styles in 2023, which were the birthday shows. And this was the last time I saw Harry Styles, so it's been so long and I miss him, and that's why we're doing this. But Acrisure Arena. So this is a wristband from waiting to get wristbands for pit. I had pit seats. I paid way too much money for pit tickets for these two concerts, but that is okay. I was number 182, and the way this arena does wristbands for pit is the best way ever. It is a lottery system, and basically the first 1,000 people to line up in the morning get a wristband, and then in the middle of the day they draw a number out of a hat, 1 through 1,000, and whatever number they draw is the number 1. So if they draw number 1,000, that is number 1, and then number 1 is number 2, number 2 is number 3. If they draw 182 as number 1, 182 will be the first one to go in, 183 will be the second one. Unfortunately, 181 will be the last person to go in. So I was like right in the middle for both of them. I wasn't really expecting to get called first. I don't know why. I just was like, I don't think I'm going to be barricade for these shows. I'm not going to count on it. I was right in the middle. I had a great spot. The Acrisure Arena is really, really tiny, and Harry's stage is so big, so there wasn't a ton of floor space anyway. Really, really good time at those shows. I don't have my other wristband. I don't remember what number I was, but I also loved it because no one was camping. No one was getting there super early in the morning. It was just, you needed to be there early enough to get a number, but it didn't matter what your number was, because it didn't matter how early you got there, because just because you're number 1 didn't mean you were going to be number 1. So I think that eliminates camping and eliminates stress on the arena. They don't have to worry about people staying on the property. So I really like the way they did that. I understand it's like kind of like an employee thing. Like you need enough employees to be able to do that. But if you're already passing out wristbands in the morning, then you might as well just draw a random number for what number 1's going to be. It was a really seamless process, and I think more places need to do it, because if they're already handing out wristbands in the morning for pit, they might as well do it this way. So that was the first thing I got, and then I was in pit 2 nights, so I have 2 separate wristbands. They're not as fun as the ones for the forum shows, but they are still cute, and I like that they're not just the paper wristbands, and I can keep them. So I think this was night 1's, and this was night 2's. And then the last thing that I have to show you guys from the Love on Tour shows is another cup. I got many, many cups. I thought they were fun. But at the first show with my mom, I was able to go up and walk around because she would hold my spot in pit. There weren't that many people in pit anyway, so it was okay. Hold my spot in the pit. So I went up and I got a drink and I got some soft serve ice cream. I spent way too much money because everything was so expensive. But I did get a little watermelon cup, which I think is really cute. And I'm sure I could get this on Amazon or somewhere else for really, really cheap, but it was exciting getting that at the arena, and it was just fun. We had watermelon juice in it. I added some other things to it to make it a little alcoholic, but it was really good, and I was excited about the Acrisure shows. They were good shows. The arena is really fun, and I would go back there in a heartbeat to see an artist. But yeah, that is everything that I collected during Love on Tour. Now, also, I did get some like t-shirts and merch during Love on Tour that was not shown in this. This was pretty much everything that I didn't pay for. I know the cups I did pay for, but everything else was free, came with my ticket. And yeah, I just collected all of it because there was so much stuff to have. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sure if you're watching this, you miss Harry as much as I do, and I'm so excited for the next time he puts out music when he goes on tour, but I'm also a little bit scared because it was crazy last time for Love on Tour, so I can only imagine how crazy it's going to be for whatever his next tour is and his next album, but I'm excited for it. Anyway, Harry, we miss you. Come back when you're ready. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and there's so much more fangirly stuff to talk about, so I'm so excited for this channel. If you enjoyed this video though, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, comment down below any Love on Tour shows you went to, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!